from this to that. Okay, alright. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And in this one, hopefully I make some progress on that new Momo I bought. And I just give the Mk2 some TLC. I've got a couple of things planned that I want to do just to make it look a bit better. One of the big things on my list is hopefully I can get my fog lights working. They haven't been working for a really long time. They burnt out not too long. One of them burnt out not too long after the car was back on the road after the 20 valve swap. So it's been a really long time since I've been using them. So hopefully we can do that in this video. So I collected the wheel from Ross, and this is what it looks like. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Matthew said it looks like a Ford steering wheel. I don't know if leather is going to help it. So he gave me another one with a slightly bigger bulge to it. So the leather is going to make it look better, but I don't know if it's the same vibes. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I'm gonna get an estimate from Domingos now, see what they say, what it will cost to wrap it in leather, and then I'll take it from there. Hopefully it's not ridiculous. Currently on my way to J2, so I just need to make a quick pit stop. Picked up my other fog lights and just methed up and some leather care so that I can throw it on that wheel. I think I'm going to chuck that wheel in this car today, see what it feels like. So it's a 370mm and this is a 350. So it's going to feel a little bigger, but I'll see if I like it. And yeah, anyway. So let's go through. I'm doing an oil change. We're going to be running AMSOIL in the car. So J2 has a decent amount of stock. We're going to run a 1040 in it. So there's currently a 540 in the car. It's breathing a little bit, so we're going to try the slightly thicker oil in it. Not that I think it's going to be breathing less, but I think just the engine's got some wear and tear on it. Let's say 2 years of a lot of racing, it will do that to an engine. So let's get that done. And I've got so many little jobs I want to do on this car that it's probably going to take the day, which I've been really excited about. Been trying to do this for a while, so let's go through and get that done. Yeah, Audi wants the smoke. So another one of my projects is I want to get this mount in that vent over there. So I took the vent out and I was like, how am I going to do this? Am I going to cut through here and get it in? And then I realized I can actually just take this thing apart. So I took this blade out, I'll pop that back in, and then I'll just slip that on. I could have done that ages ago. Cool. One thing ticked off my list, so now that's quite secure. I've got that firmly affixed. Now let's see what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I can just raise it up, and if I do want a better POV, can I just bend this and put that up like that? And then if I want my phone, the camera should face something like that. And I can do that angle. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but it's an option. Okay, so I found a location for this. There is a crack on the windscreen right there. I thought, you know what, if I'm going to add another thing to the front of the car, let me rather put it on the crack so that it's just one thing that catches your eye instead of the crack. And there's a lot of cracks on my dash, ignore that. But at least now it sort of looks not too bad. I dig that. So that's my solution. I'll test it out sometime soon. I didn't bring my extra phone with to do that, but yeah, I think that's nice there. And then when I want it over there, yeah, perfect. I'm happy with that. Okay, on to the next thing, which is my side skirt covers. So this one popped off. I just need to pop this one back on. and then I need to just file these two down for the front, so I'll get that on. Yeah, just getting the car looking a bit better. Okay, so about to do the wheel change. This is what it looks like now, and that's after. So this is a additional center pad that Ross gave me, and the other one is at Domingo's in Salt River, Woodstock area. I mean, the wheel's bigger, it feels okay. I mean, it's reasonable. So this is the one that he gave me with a slightly thicker center section, and it doesn't clip in nicely, but I'll modify it a bit to clip in better. And I'll run it like this until I get the other pad back, and then I'll swap it out in the next few days. Yeah, that's from this to that. So this is another option. I was just going to cut these wires off, so basically just delete them, Momo on button in the center, and call it a day. That was my main plan. And then I thought, you know what, maybe adding that. What do you guys think? With, without? Quite curious to hear what you guys think about that in the comments. I was going to put some sort of logo on here, or maybe in the center. I'm still undecided, like maybe some VW Motorsport vibe. But yeah, that's quite nice to see the difference. Okay, so I've got all my side skirt covers. I've got this wheel cap in. That thing is not going anywhere. That thing is so securely affixed that I actually have to break it to get it out probably. This one broke because the sizing is slightly off. I don't know what's going on in here, but anyway, it's in there. That covers there, that covers there. The rain is kind of making crap. I want to do my fog lights. Need to do the fog lights. I've got a few other things I want to do, so maybe I can just show you what the fog lights are doing. There's only one working, so that one works, that one no work. They just look so good, and I'm hoping I can get that one fixed. I'll remove it and show you guys what it looks like. It just flipping burnt out, unfortunately. So we just tested it. This one is working, thankfully, but it's got this tint on it. I'll remove the tint, but I don't think it's going to match the one I've got in the car, because the one I've got in the ones I've got in the car right now looks great. But maybe I can just move the glass over, or the back. That would be amazing if I could do that so it matches. Jamil has Corvette's Cupra. Has it on the dyno, just doing some tweaks. This thing sounds great. So this is what mine looks like, and this is what happened to it. So one night we had a run, like a mountain run, had the fogs on, and for some reason it just got really hot and burnt through the plastic. So if you look at this one, it is different. So this is that housing from the other one, so just put it up. I should get like some sort of clear for mine, but essentially we can just swap it over and get that working. Hopefully they'll do a power run. This car sounds like it's revving forever. Probably only revving to like 7,000. That's 205 kilowatts, 350 newtons. The car's on probably a low F mix. Guys, my fogs are working again. It is a good day. So that one is a bit weak. I think it might be a wiring issue. That's probably why it burnt out the last time. But this housing, this one is not plastic like that, so it shouldn't burn. But yeah, I'm going to have Andrew just check that out. But flip, man, I'm so pumped. Okay, another project I've got is got a cover, and I'll pop that in there. So I just got that cover in place there. Andrew just gave me this. This thing is amazing. This thing cuts through plastic. Oh, this is the treat. I was going to take some sort of hacksaw and yeah, anyway, that's sorted. Another thing ticked off my list. And then just noticed that'll just pick this up, the guy that I raced with that 8R. So what happened here was I told you guys my radiator came down, and it looked like it was touching on there, rubbed through. So I'm just going to tape it up. That should be fine. But yeah, it's opening up the bay, checking out these things. It's important to do. That's gross. And when I cleaned the bay, I got to like really just tighten up a whole lot of things. Even on my selected tower, it's loose again. Actually flip, I need to add, I don't know if I should add some Loctite there, but it keeps coming loose. So let me tape that up, get that tightened up, and I think that's most of what I wanted to do today.
This is going to be a smoke show.
That bad.
Jamil's gonna put the car on the dyno, so we're doing the oil change and we just want to see if it makes any difference to the power. So apparently he saw 7 kilowatts improvement going from doing the oil change on his orders, so we'll see if it makes any difference on my car. So like I said, quick power run. The car is on 21% ethanol content. So there was a diesel on the dyno now. I recorded that. So the RPM was set for the diesel. So that's the stuff. Oil change is done. So we'll see if it makes any more power. As you can see, I've got the graph up here. So if it makes, I'd say if it makes 320, it's definitely worth it. But even if it doesn't make any more power, the oil's in there and it should be good. It should be a better oil than I've done before, but I'm quite curious to see if it will make more power. Okay, we locked and loaded. Give me free power. Like 1 or 2 kilowatts. So no 3 kilowatts, but yeah, it's much the same, I'd say. I don't know what happened there. It's slightly different, but anyway, oil's changed, and there is, I can't show you guys, there's a fitting that's leaking, and there's oil leaking down the front of the block. So Jamil's gonna order that for me, and then I'll get that replaced next week or maybe next weekend. But yeah, then the car should be good to go. I want to do Saldanha with the car, so I'm basically just prepping it for that, making sure that it can survive, driving it there, racing all day, drive home. That's the plan. If you guys are looking for AMSOIL, J2's got the goods. So first impressions with the 370mm wheel, it feels very big. It feels way bigger than the wheel I had in here before, so that's gonna take some getting used to. Okay, so I am on my way to my parents. I need to go pull out some wheels. I need to decide which wheels I'm going to run for Saldanha. So I've got 2 or 3 sets I need to check. Ideally I want to run a set of 16s with a tall tire, just so that I have more speed at the end of 4th. So yeah, I'm gonna go through. I'm just a bit concerned that the wheels might not fit because of my larger lug nuts now in front. I've got larger lugs because I went to the bigger brakes, so it's a bit of a bummer. It does limit me a bit. So let's see, let's go through and check. This is an update on the wheel. So I had it wrapped in leather, and I'm not 100% happy with it. So I think the circle is a little too pronounced. I spoke to Ross, so there will be another revision, and then I'll just move the leather piece over to that one. But it's not too bad. I like it. So these are the wheels that I'm going to run. It's a 16-inch with a 205/55 on it, which is a nice tall tire, which will give me extra, I'd say maybe 10 kilometers an hour over running a 195/50/15. So when I did the calculator, it said that on a 195/50 I would do 215 in 4th, and with these I do about 225-ish. So that extra 10 is going to come in handy. Might actually be a little more. I think these, because they're really tall compared to a 195, it might even get me to 230. I'll just have to double check that. But they should fit, and my wheel bolt's clear. So yeah, I'm going to load them up. The one has a puncture, this one over here, and I don't know if I should have it repaired. It might be a really slow puncture, which should be okay. I just don't feel like doing that now, so I will load them up. If it's bad, I'll just take the car to the wheel shop in the week and have that fixed. I'm on my way to J2. I'm going to swap the wheels over there, and then I mentioned previously that there was an oil leak. So it's basically out the block breather. I think there's a seal there or something that's worn. So I'll check if I can easily replace that, get that sorted, and then I need to buy another liter of AMSOIL, just so that I've got a top up if I need it driving to or at Saldanha. I don't want to be there and I'm using oil and then I don't have a top up. I don't want to mix a mineral and a full synthetic. I think that's a recipe for disaster. So let me just get that, and then we should be good to go. Okay, before Jamil makes too much noise, let me just give you guys a quick update. I got a lift, flip, that's amazing, and okay, the car's breaking up a bit. So I'm gonna put these on. This should go very quickly. I took my back seat out because I just needed space. My boots are full and these wheels are massive. So I might race the car with no back seat. It doesn't weigh anything really, but I just think for convenience, putting wheels in the back might be a bit easier, just to run the car without the back seat in it. Apologies for the noise. So the wheels are on, but if you look at that rear, I'm gonna lower the car now, but look how tight it is in the back there. The front should be fine, so I'll lower it down now. Hopefully it clears with no issues. Okay, so touchdown. That looks good. Let's see what's happening at the back here.
That is close, but it doesn't touch, so we are golden. Okay, so Lindon just wants me to talk about the upgrades that he's doing. What are we doing?
Some RDXs.
Oh, these are legit.
410s.
So, some upgrades for the FN. So he's got a car that he's gonna take my duck. He's got a champ that he's busy working on. So we'll see when he's ready for action. But yeah, hopefully some gains with the bigger injectors. I don't think he needs it, but yeah, let's just entertain him. So we just replaced this breather outlet. So as you can see, it is cracked right there. So that's why the oil was coming out, leaking down the block, causing an issue. So I think there's too much tension on the piping over there, which is a problem. So I need some sort of solution to get that sorted out. We're out quickly. I'm just taking Lindon for a spin. He was not ready for it, but he will just take over from here.
Okay, alright. Phew, Jesus. It's pretty quick.
Pump fuel, eh? This is pump.
Pump fuel. Wow, bro. Whew.
So this is just over 300.
Nah, it's a lot. Alright, Lindon, thank you, man. Thank you. Just let me get home to my family. Going straight home to hug my wife.
Okay, so did what I needed to do today. The car should be ready. I think I need to raise it up a little bit, so if I'm hard on the brake, the nose dips and it touches the tires. So I think I need to raise it up a little bit, but for now we need to leave it and it should be okay. The car is kind of feeling all over the road because it's spinning and it's just pulling me around. So I have no idea how this is going to feel at Saldanha, adding wind. It's a little sketchy, so what I might do is I'll probably just take my 15s with, and if it's feeling sketchy I will swap to that, just because I sort of know the car reacts on those wheels and tires. So but yeah, let me go through and just clean. I just want to clean the wheels. They're looking very ashy. So I just want to make sure that it looks a bit better. But yeah, I think this should be the way. The only issue is the car is now spinning in third. It's spinning quite a lot in third now, which is less than ideal. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it still runs the numbers. Wheels are cleaned up and it's looking okay. I'm not too much of a fan of the color. I think the color's a bit meh, but it will do. So my dad has two semis, 16-inch semis that I could run, but I think I'm just going to use the car as it is. I'm not too sure what the surface is going to do to the semi-slicks, and I don't really want to mess them up. So I'll run them like this and take it from there. So what I need to get is some duct tape. I want to get black duct tape and white duct tape. So I just want to duct tape my side skirts and then get the white duct tape just to seal off the bonnet so that the bonnet doesn't seem like it's going to go flying. But yeah, I'm content with that. I think the car is ready. Oil leaks, everything sorted. One thing I forgot to do was get another liter of oil, but I'll get that next weekend. There's a whole lot that has happened in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Some guys are asking for longer videos. I tried to keep it around like 20 minutes, but this is definitely going to be longer than 20 minutes. So everything is sorted. I think the car still has an oil leak at that breather. I don't know why, but I checked it earlier and it was still like a bit wet around there. It should be sorted now. So I need to investigate a little bit more. I've got a sun visor in the car now. I haven't had one for a while, so it just broke out of nowhere, and I thought I would take the visor out of my other Mk2 because it will need it for a while. And I was thinking, if the sun, I don't know what way the sun shines at Saldanha, but I might need to just, you know, get some visor action. And I did a few odds and ends in the car, but yeah, I am ready to go. I think we're gonna try and put the car on an A-frame, so that's next weekend's situation, and I will keep you guys in the loop. I don't know, I'm trying to not have some overlap, but I'm busy filming 2 vlogs at the same time, so yeah, like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.